Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Rowan, psychic, medium, and tarot reader. And today I wanted to do a reading for the water signs, which are Aquarius, Cancer, and Pisces for April 2020. I hope all of you are doing well. And with all of this going on with the coronavirus, I hope you are all staying healthy, your family is healthy. And I know a lot of people are in a state of anxiety and panic. So this would be a good time to do some meditation because this will help to calm your mind and reduce the anxiety and fear that you're having. Take some time out to spend with family. Also, maybe it's a good time to read a book and even do your spring cleaning. All those things that you wanted to do, this will help keep your mind at ease and less focus on what is going on in the outside world. A couple things I want to mention before I get into your tarot reading is that we have a full moon on April 9th in Taurus. And with this full moon, sometimes this can bring up health issues for people on the kidney areas, the bladder, the veins, and the skin areas. So if you start having some issues in those areas, then you may want to get that taken care of. And then we have the new moon in Taurus, which is on April 22nd. And for this new moon, some illnesses or health issues that could come up are in regards to the neck, the vocal cords, the throat, and the thyroid. So if those things come up for you, again, it could just be an illness or something even larger. So just make sure that you take care of it, whatever that is. Now I want to shuffle the cards. I have different decks here today, and I have the Fairy Messages deck. And so let's see what the fairies have to say. And this card says business venture. And the next deck that I'm going to pick from is the crystal deck. And so let's choose a crystal for the water signs this month. And the gem that would be best for the water signs this month would be ametrine. And we'll go into that further in a moment. And lastly, we have the tarot cards. And I'm going to pick a couple cards on that. And the first card, which is the theme of this month, and this is the Four of Swords. And for the first week of April, we have the Hanged Man. For the second card of the month, we have the Moon card. The third card for the third week would be the Two of Pentacles. And the last card would be the Six of Wands. And for some reason, I did feel guided to look at the bottom card, which I don't always do. And that card says the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, water signs, so let's get started with your reading. And I wanted to mention that before your reading, I checked in with my guides and my angels to see what would be going on for the water signs this month. And a few things that they mentioned to me is to make sure that you take a rest due to recent difficulties that you may have had over the last 2 months. Also, struggles that you may have had as well. And they want you to know that in spite of these recent difficulties and struggles, that things will be moving ahead. We also just got out of Mercury retrograde. The shadow period basically ends at the end of the month. So this should be a better time for all of us. But you in particular, they're saying that there may have been those difficulties and struggles. And not to let that get you down, because there are changes ahead. They're saying don't beat yourself up. Let things go and just look to the future rather than focusing on what has happened in the past. I also want to mention that for this reading, this is a general reading, and so some things may not make sense to some of you, and there will be things in the reading that may make sense to you. So feel free to take what resonates with you and to just leave the rest. If you'd like a psychic reading, mediumship, or tarot reading, I do those out of my home or also Skype video readings, and you can contact me through my website at jenniferrowanpsychicmedium.com, and also that website address is listed in the description box on my video. So the first card that came up for you is actually the Four of Swords. And with the Four of Swords, this is a card about taking a rest, taking a mental break. Also, you may have gone through a recent illness, or as I mentioned before, these could be struggles that you recently had as well. And what I'm hearing is, if you don't take this time, and actually this is the theme card throughout the month, so be sure for the month of April that you are getting your rest. Take some time to meditate, because if you were going through recent difficulties or had a lot of fears and anxiety, this can help you to get through this. You may need to be taking a mental break, or you may have felt like you were doing a lot of fighting or arguing with people. So it's good now to just pause. Don't worry about moving forward, just rest. But once you feel better and you're re-energized, then this would be a good time that you can go ahead and move forward. For the first week, we have the Hanged Man card. And as you can see, with the Hangman, it looks like he's being suspended in mid-air. And so whenever we get this card, this is showing me that this might be a time of sacrifice for you. This is also a time where you should pause or you should let go. So if there's something that came up recently or something that you will be dealing with in the first week, they're saying not to hold on too tightly to it, just to let go and see how things play out. Also, this could be feeling like you feel trapped in a situation, but just remember that you always have choices, and so you're not really trapped. Also, this can be you feel like you have a lack of direction or uncertainty in your life right now. This can also be about balance, that you need to balance your time between work and play. So this is only a, short period. So, don't get too much into your head and let that fear and anxiety go. And whatever it is, you will work through it. When we get to the second week, we have the Moon card here. And this can be about fears and anxiety. Also, sometimes it can be a card of betrayal as well. But if we take a look at this reading, there seems to be a lot of patterns with fears, anxiety, needing a mental rest or a physical rest. Also, this can be about balancing the emotions. So your emotions may get stirred up and down at this time as well. Also, it says to pay attention to your intuition, because your intuition will never steer you in the wrong direction. So if there's something that doesn't feel right to you, it's also a good time to meditate, because that'll give you clarity in any decision that you have to make, or if there's something around you that doesn't seem right. You will be drawn to know the truth in that situation. I also see with this card too, sometimes this has to do not only with the emotions, but a problem with water in the house. These two pillars that you see here, they represent to me foundations. So these can be the foundations in your home, or sometimes the foundations with people around you aren't really stable either, or possibly somebody that you can't trust. If you look here, you see the coyotes or the dogs here, and they're barking. So that can sometimes be a warning. So again, just pay attention to your intuition. And the third card that we have, this is for around the third week, and this is the Two of Pentacles. And with the Two of Pentacles, this Pentacles have to do with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And you're still, trying to plant your seeds for the future. You have done some of the work and you have seen some success with this, but you still have a ways to go here. And what I see with this card sometimes are employment changes. This could be you having to balance your priorities. And by balancing your priorities, this will help you to be successful in the future. It can also be about balancing your finances. Also, balancing your work. Maybe you've been working too hard. This whole theme this month is about making sure that you get your rest, because if you don't, you might end up really sick and you might be off for a longer period of time. So, but anyway, if you keep working hard, you can have the security that you need and you can become successful. And I see that happening with you, because if you look at the fourth card for around the fourth week or going into even May, now this is a 6 card, so this can even last up into the time of June. The 6 of Wands is a card of recognition. This can be a leadership card, a victory card, being recognized for all the hard work that you've done. And in reality, you're being singled out here for the type of work that you do. So keep up the good work. I feel that there will be more growth around you. There could be an opportunity that's coming your way in the future, and again, a promotion. But you are making other people happy by what you're doing. They feel that you are very dedicated. So keep doing what you're doing and you will continue to see those positive results. And the last card that was on the back side of the card deck was the 8 of Pentacles. And basically, from what I said with this last card, the 6 of Wands, if you do that hard work, if you study, if you work on your skills further, the 8 of Pentacles will bring you success and the rewards that you deserve. Because if you look here, you can see the finances, they just keep stacking up. So this could be training with your job, you actually studying with a teacher. Also, it can be, studying on your own to try to get more skills, whether it's for maybe you have a business, maybe you need to have more skills at your job, but whatever this is going to help you in the future. I always say that the more knowledge you have, the better that this is going to assist you. So also, I wanted to read the other 2 cards for you. And the first card is ametrine. I thought this said amethyst, but I can't read today. I think I need new glasses. So with the ametrine, it says balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So it does show that, as I said earlier, that you do have a lot of creativeness inside you, and you do have the knowledge, and you can gain more skills, and that will get you to be where you need to be in life and gain that success. And through the success, you will have more confidence. And the last card would be, this is a fairy card that I picked, and it says business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. And as I mentioned to you, in around the 4th week, this is a victory card. You are being recognized for your work, but it is possible that an opportunity or a promotion may come up in the future or during the month of April. So any ideas that you get from your guides, or if you get ideas and thoughts from your dreams, definitely pay attention to them, because I feel like that you're being guided in the right direction. We just have to listen, and we can't hear what is going on inside with our intuition if we have too much anxiety and fear that's blocking us. And I feel that even though in the beginning of the month you may not have a lot of energy, I feel more towards the end of the month you will be feeling like you do have more energy and you can move forward. So, don't beat yourself up for, if the first week or two are a little bit challenging for you, because I feel like that is all going to change. So I want to thank you very much for watching my video today. And for anybody that has already liked, shared, and subscribed and continues to get my future videos, I want to thank you. And for anybody new coming on to my video today, I just want to welcome you and say thank you. And if you would like to subscribe or hit the notification bell in the future, I would greatly appreciate that, because that helps to support my channel. And also, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter, and I hope the month of April works out to be a great and successful month for you. So take care and have a great day.